Lately, I've been thinking about how I see adults, including myself, and others. I don't want to make this about others. Let's make this about me, right? Hmm. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about parenting, but more specifically, I want to focus on overcompensating and distraction. Or am I going to talk about distraction than overcompensating? I think I should do it that way. I'm going to talk about distractions and overcompensating. So when I think about children's feelings, how my feelings were handled growing up, and how I see how lately through my own work, I've been seeing how it shows up in my parenting with my wonderful daughter. So, and I'm realizing that it isn't really like helpful. Being a single parent, I find more times than not, in the past, I've been distracting my child through some of her like emotional feelings she's having, or when she has these fits, when she's angry about something, unless it met my standards for being upset. If that makes any sense. Like, okay, you're upset about an LOL doll head, eat that, whatever. I'm about to go back to my show, or I'm about to finish cooking dinner, right? And it's really, just really not helpful. So, okay, so distraction. Distraction is when you are trying to take someone's attention off of something and entertain them with something else, right? Right? When you're trying to, I don't think I'm talking about distractions like, when you're about to go get a shot at the doctor's office and you tell them to look at you or watch a YouTube video to distract them from the needle, right? Some parents do that. I see a lot of like fathers, they don't really even try to do that as far as distraction. I don't know, is it more women try to use distraction with kids than men? I don't know. I don't know. But I do see, oftentimes I see like men are like, no, let them know. Let the child know that they're about to get a shot. You see this needle, right? Whereas I feel like in my own experience that more the women were like trying to distract them. They don't even need to see it, what's going on. Or we'll do things like my daughter using the microwave as I'm making the video, But so I've seen many women use distraction so as a tool to comfort children, and it's for the child. They feel as though it's for the child's convenience, but oftentimes it's theirs, right? We know, right? But yeah, I see men pretty much more so upfront. So then there'll be times where we'll see like parents like sneak out, like this, the parents are in the house and one is heading out for work. We'll see one try to like sneak out of the door to go to work without like being like transparent to the child and honest, right? Leaving for work, right? Or we'll hear people say like, I'll be right back in like 5 minutes, and they'll be back in like 10 hours. Either your kid's gonna have a bad sense of time or just always think you're bluffing. And especially as they're getting older, it's like you realize how important it is to be authentic. Yeah, so, just, I think this, we tell ourselves it's for their benefit. I think oftentimes I've told myself it was for the child's benefit when as I'm like dissecting it, I'm realizing it was really for my own. And then it's like, how does that set them up to be independent, to deal with conflict when you're not there? And I think that I'm not gonna lie, I've been that parent like calling the school. Is there a Charmaine Wilson in my daughter's class? Yeah. My daughter said that yesterday Nicole, you got too much time on your hand. That's number one. Number two, I felt like I was being like overprotective in that sense, but now trying to provide more opportunities for her to work through her conflicts. Like they are major conflicts for her, and not necessarily to me, but I feel like that she's able to handle. Because you want them to be able to work through their problems, through their conflicts, through the moments when things are not working as they would like. That's life. And it's like, when do we start teaching them these like coping skills? Or how are we as adults coping in front of our children with our own shit? This is good. But anyway, yeah, I just want to offer us to like look at that. It's like how you build trust, and eventually they'll like suppress their feelings. And right, like, okay, you're not going to do anything. I'm not looking for a fix, so I'm not going to come to you. And then I feel like on the receiving end, for me, it would be feeling used, right? And there's oftentimes I felt used, but it's like I was using this tool of distraction and on a friend. Like, oh, this happened. Oh, great. Come, let me take you here. Let's fly here and do this, right? Even though you're really dealing with that. I wasn't really emotionally available to support them with that. So distraction has been my main tool. Wow, I'm having like light bulb moments here. And in a lot of relationships. And then I remember feeling like when things didn't work out, or when I would get a different perspective on a situation, I would be like, oh, I feel like, no, she just used me. No, she just figured out, place you accordingly. Hey, I need X, I'm gonna call Nicole. I need Y, I'm gonna call so-and-so, or whatever it is. I'm like, wow. Profound. And we know, again, that like distraction is just a temporary fix. Avoiding feelings does not make them go away. We know that. So just want to take some more time and connect with our kids, see how they're feeling. If they're upset that their friend didn't call them back when she said she would, ask them about that. Ask them how do they think they should handle that? What are some other possibilities, And then it kind of goes into overcompensating. Overcompensating, something I also have done. Christmas come, it's just me. I gotta, I feel like I had to go over the top. I had to like max out cards to show my child I loved her on December 25th. It's dumb. But I have been victim to that. And when I know that and I think that as I look back, it's like I noticed during those times that love from the other parent was needed. And since I couldn't provide that, the only solution that I felt like I can offer was more gifts. And that's not gonna work. That ain't gonna work. That don't work. And then that can also go into like perfectionism, But we're not gonna talk about that today either. Too much. But yeah, overcompensating. Let's just watch how often, like when that comes into play. I see that happen a lot. I have a couple of friends that are also single parents, and I see it. And to each his own. That's my kid. I'm giving my baby the world. I totally definitely not here to judge. I'm just offering my view on it. Yeah, because that's like under distraction, the overcompensating. Yeah. And then once I stopped overcompensating, I started having more playtime. Let's do whatever you want to do. Go in your room, play dolls. Time. I made more of that time. So my bank account was stacking, and so was the emotional support for my child. Holla, win-win. So yeah, so those are some things that I just wanted to chat about today. I know it's a little different video for me, and I thank you guys if you're watching this far. Thank you. If you like more parenting and on this discussion style, let me know in the comments. Any books, parenting books, I'm gonna drop the link to the book that I just finished reading. Yeah, with that, thank you guys. See y'all in the next video. Well, that's enough for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you watched this far, I love you. And again, don't forget to subscribe, like, do all of that. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.